Greetings, Truth Gatherers. Senior Pastor, Truth Gatherers, Dream Center Church, Overseer of Truth Gatherers Victorious Church in Monticello. I'm just so glad to spend a little few moments with you, to share with you, give you some updates about our church, and tell you about some exciting things on the horizon. Before I get into all of that, I first want to just give you a big thank you. Of course, if we wasn't in the situation that we're in dealing with COVID-19, I will put my arms around you and embrace you. But you must hear my words and you must hear my heart. I want to tell you thank you. Since the second week of March of this year, when we closed our doors to public worship, you have been so faithful. You have been giving, you have been tithing, but you have been praying. And I want to thank each and every one of you for all that you do to make our church as powerful as it is, especially in a season like this. Our hearts, that's Pastor Robin and I, our hearts are so overjoyed that God has connected us with such a faithful group of people. And we're seeing God doing wonderful things. We're even seeing souls being saved, even in the season that we're in. It shows us that if we continue to pray, walk by faith, and stay creative, God will do awesome things even in this season. So my first thing I just want to share is a big thank you. A big thank you for what you're doing. And I want you to be ready for what we're going to do next, because I need you even more. We're about to launch some new things coming in the next few weeks. Things that's going to help us with our dual plan. The first aspect of our plan was focusing on phase one of reopening. And we sent you, many of you, out the survey. You participated in the survey. We thank you. Some of you was ready to come back to the house of the Lord as early as June, some July, some August, and some further into the year. But we thank you for your response. From that, our leadership team was able to get together, look at the data, look at the information, and begin to come up with a plan. We came up with the plan, which phase one. It was a very conservative plan that although our sanctuary seats 200 people, we were only going to open our church to just 50 people each Sunday, so that we can begin our opening of, having open worship. But we decided after the city of Tallahassee saw that it was the best thing for our city to have a mask ordinance. The mask ordinance basically said that if you open your church to the public, everyone inside would have to wear a mask. After considering that, we think it's best that we continue to function and worship just as we are. That means joining you and connecting with you every Sunday online. This allows myself, the essential team, and the tech team to be able to gather social distance within the church, but because we're not open to the public, everyone is not required to wear masks, which would include myself and the worship team. It would be very difficult to be able to do what we do, to preach and to teach and to sing with a mask on. So for now, our reopening plan is on hold, but whatever is best to serve our community and definitely serve you, we are willing to do. So that's the first thing. I know many of you have been waiting, and some of you have been very eager. I've heard from many of you, whether it's through emails or phone calls, about when we are reopening. So right now, it's on hold until the city ordinance changes. Then after the city ordinance changes, then we'll still look at the climate and then make the best leadership decision for Truth Gatherers and Dream Center and the Monticello location, Victorious Church. All right, so I know that was on your heart because it definitely was on mine, and I want to bring you that number one update. But number two, I want you to get ready for something new and creative. Because we were going to be prepared for only 50 people coming into the sanctuary, we recognize that many of you will still be connected online. That's fine. It actually is perfect for the season. So what we are planning to do very soon that I need you to get ready for is online Sunday school, right? Sunday school. You remember Sunday school? Well, we're actually going to call it online church school. And we got an awesome plan. LD Ezekiel is working on the plan, and we can't wait to get our youth back engaged with Bible study and all the things that we do for our youth, because we definitely miss all the things we did in this physical location for our youth. So get ready. We're amping up with creativity to do some great things online. So get ready for church school online, all right? And so we're going to have not just youth classes, but we're going to have adult Sunday school. Now, I don't know about you, but part of my journey as a minister, I was a Sunday school superintendent. I grew up in a church where we sung a song called Sunday School, Sunday School. Sunday School is marching on. SUNDAYSCHOOL. Sunday school is marching on. Some of you know that song. Some of you don't, but maybe you still understand about church school. We're going to do it, but it's going to be online, and we got a wonderful way of connecting with you and being very creative during this time. So look out for that. All right. Now I got something that's real fresh, and it's happening tomorrow. That's right, Sunday. Through some leadership discussion, what we found out is tomorrow is National Ice Cream Sunday. So guess what? We're doing a drive-through or drive-by, drive-in ice cream fellowship tomorrow. So I'm asking you, after online worship, I want you from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m., from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m., get in your cars, pack the family, and drive by Truth Gatherers while we're going to bless you with some wonderful ice cream. It's going to be already previously packaged and all of those type of things, and we're going to bless you and your family with some ice cream. It's an ice cream social. It's an ice cream drive-through fellowship. No one has to get up their cars, just drive through. We're going to be waving. We're going to be loving on you, and that'll be a great way for Pastor Robbie and I and some of our leaders to see you, because we hadn't seen you in so long. And my God, we know you miss us and we miss you as well. All right? And so that's something that's real fresh as early as tomorrow, National Ice Cream Sunday, and we want to celebrate it with you. All right? That's 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Drive through Truth Gatherers and get you some ice cream. Lastly, I want to give a shout out to some great people in our church. Some fresh things are happening for them right now. Number one, I want to give honor to Randy Brent. Randy Brent is graduating from Walden University. And he's been really putting in the work, Brother Randy in our church, and he's graduating with his master's degree in human and social services. All right, and so we want to give a big shout out to Randy Brent on his graduation from Walden University. We also want to give a big shout out to Taylor Hall. Taylor Hall, the daughter of Elder and Sister Hall, she's getting ready to take her first job after graduating. Started her career after graduating from FAM University, all right? From Florida A&M University. She's excited, and she's having a wonderful getaway, and we want you to be aware of that. We want to celebrate so many of the things that are happening with the people in our church. Last but not least, Joshua Yarbrough, graduating from Godby High School, is on his way to Clark Atlanta University, all right? And so he's still in town. He hadn't went away yet, but Joshua, we hadn't forgot about you. We've been thinking about you, and we know in the next few weeks, as the school is working on the plan for reopening in Atlanta, you'll be taking off, all right? And so we just want to mention those three small scenarios of great people in our church who are doing great things. And there's so many of you who are doing wonderful things, and we want to continue to support you and be that great place of love, hope, and worship that God has allowed us to be for 12 years, all right? So great things are still going on. Stay connected. God has given us so much creativity in this season, and we want to just continue to bless you in this season. Now, I really need you to dig deep and stay connected, because we're in our new series, Winning the Crisis in the Midst of a Crisis. We have shifted from our initial sermon series. This is an Exodus where we're focused on a prophetic charge, just getting everybody to be awakened to what's going on. But we've shifted to a more pastoral grace. We want to hold your hand, walk with you, and fight the fight that you're fighting right now. Winning the crisis in the midst of a crisis. Every Wednesday at 6:30 and every Sunday at 10 a.m. Truth Gatherers. See you there.